all-star film experience, beautiful people, beautiful location, beautiful movies. I'm with the actress here. Okay, I don't know who's more dramatic, me or her, but you can decide for yourself. So this is my co-host from the South Desk.
Yes.
Although I didn't recognize her because black women maybe
They
change
change their hair. Don't touch it. It's still so. I did it yesterday. She's still so.
Tell us about the all-star film experience. Why are you here? How is it?
They're reviewing like 900 of these movies, South African made movies. So we know some of the movie makers were part of it, the whole shebang. Actually, I'm with my Swedish friend who makes movies, and she's come to South Africa with her clan, and they want to participate in the whole shebang. So I'm exposing filmmaking in South Africa by South Africans, their works. I just hope they don't take work from us.
Okay, that was a mouthful. But check this gorgeous girl.
No! We're not even.
She's got on her revolutionary outfit.
All-Star Movie Experience is a part of Kasi Movie Nights in collaboration with First Wednesday and the Young Producers Forum. And what it is it's basically a movie marathon once a month of local content where people can come and watch the local content that they might have missed at the movies, they might have missed on TV, and they can watch it on DVD, and they can watch it with fellow filmmakers and fellow movie appreciators, and just come and experience a day of local content.
We are with the film guru here, Akin. Akin, welcome. We're so honored to have you here. Please tell us what this is about, what you're trying to do, and tell us also about First Wednesdays.
Sure. At last First Wednesday we show films. First Wednesday of every month. Kasi Movie Nights, they show films in the township. There's the Young Producers Forum. So we just felt like we're all doing these things individually, supporting each other.
Right.
But it's an individual. Ours is First Wednesday. They go out into different communities. So we thought it would be a good idea to combine, have a day-night, all-star weekend film experience, marathon of films. To just collaboration, trying to bring people together, people like yourself, the viewers come through, watch some good films, interact. So it's just about that collaboration between us, Kasi Movie Nights, and the Young Producers Forum.
Well, thank you for doing this. I mean, I think people really have to realize that we're filmmakers and we're serious about it. And after this, I am going to push you guys to start charging, even if it's a minimum fee, so that people start taking us seriously and saying filmmaking is a business. All-star film experience. With film and TV, you'll always catch beautiful people. I caught these gorgeous young people. I mean, just eat your heart out, South Africa. And I grabbed them for an interview. So tell us who you are and why you're here.
It's all-star SA film, so the experience. A friend of mine invited me here. He's one of the producers. So I'm just here to support the guys basically.
Well, since your name dropped, just tell us his name.
His name? Thapelo, Mokoena.
Of course.
From Mosa.
Okay.
And Lungi, the right, just gave. So just here to have a good time, man. And apart from that, I'm also into film, TV stuff, but more on the event side and stuff. So I'm trying to balance and juggle everything at the same time. But more than anything else, I'm here to have fun.
And look good. Okay.
Okay, Nicole, I'm also in production as well. Got invited by this guy over here, thinking that we're going to Monte Casino. No, I must say, honestly, this was a surprise. I don't normally watch SA films, but this is really, really good. So I must say.
I'm sorry, you can't say that.
No,
Why
I'm
don't
serious.
you watch our films?
Because I don't have time, guys. I really don't have time. I really don't have the time. So that's why I automatically assume that it's Monte Casino, New Metro. Let's just do that. But this was actually 10 times better than that, I must say. And I'm not saying that because I'm on film. I'm saying that because I really mean it though. I was really captured. And that was awesome. I said that to him too when we walked out, so that was brilliant though. I do production as well, but I'm an IT, so I'm not going to say that loud. But I do production and ads and stuff like that as well. That's why I'm here.
So what do you do? What do you do in production?
For a Prince, we just lately did like a Coca-Cola billboard, me and him together, and that's how we became friends. Converse,
Do you sense the chemistry that I sense here? I mean, hello. Okay, anyway. Beauty with brains. I told you we'd be getting you the gorgeous ladies and the guys out there, but we'd also feed you a bit of intellect. Hello.
My name is Ndlovu. I run a media company, Juicy Africa, and a model agency, Ayana Africa.
Wow. Okay, so tell us how you moved from modeling into business owner, and what were the challenges?
I was started when I was very young. I was 14, and it's always kind of been something fun because you want, like when you're a model, people just make you look pretty and like show you everywhere. And kind of as a young person, what I wanted. My parents have always been very pro education. Whenever people tell me I was beautiful, my mother would be like, no, you're not beautiful, you're smart. So modeling helped.
Good one, Mom.
Modeling helped me pay for my school fees and my university fees. And then when I finished, I was like, what am I going to do next? Obviously, I'll start a model agency, which is what I know. And I'll start a new media company because I want to show Africa in a light that I don't see.
Oh, great stuff. Well, we're filmmakers, and our vision is to relaunch and rebrand because we think that Africa has so much greatness, but it's not being shown.
Exactly.
So we have similar interests.
Exactly.
But tell us, for aspiring entrepreneurs out there, what should they do first? Where do they start if they're feeling overwhelmed?
Whoa, I don't know. You must never give up. People always say this. Everyone says this, like there'll be times where you like literally, like I'll be at my office at 10 o'clock at night and I'll just like start crying. So it's like, I can't deal. But you wake up the next day and you carry on. Because the only way that you build something is you continue to persevere and you know you have a vision, you know what you want to do. It's not going to be easy, just carry on.
I don't see you in the
I think it's great that we have a bunch of young people coming together, supporting an initiative like this.
Including you.
Including myself. So yeah,
Are young,
for me
how do you?
it's a win-win.
KP, so focus. Focus. Okay. So what do you do?
I have a company called Lockdown. We do sports events and sports infrastructure. I distribute a new infrastructure technology that's kind of temporary and permanent solutions. So basically do courts, football courts, tennis courts,
if there's going to be
volleyball, football,
In the
like
townships,
futsal,
everywhere.
I've
Ace
done
paying for it.
If you're having
different
an event,
people. I've done events for Nike, I've done events for NBA,
Who's your
I've
biggest
done events
client?
for Mokoena. I'd probably say NBA.
Finally, we have Mr. Thapelo Mokoena. Isn't it that the dichotomy of being in this industry that while you're screening your films, you're on set? Thapelo, talk to us.
What's up?
So tell us, what is this about? I mean, we love it. It's outdoors. People are here. What is this about?
It's about a couple of things. Firstly, it's about having a hold on an audience for film, and it's partly about building an audience and recreating, movie lovers and re-establishing finding a new angle to having films being screened and having people enjoy cinema together. And what makes it extra special is that it's an African film initiative. So we're focusing on reintroducing African cinema
That's great.
to each other, to people, and growing an audience, especially.
It's great. So it's a bicycle.
It's a bicycle.
Okay, great. So tell us about the business of doing this. We're inspiring youth to say filmmaking is a business. So tell us about the business side
Of the event.
Yes. Of the event, and also how you guys came together and said, let's collaborate and not be in our own corners.
Yeah, I approached Akin as Kasi Movie Nights and the Young Producers Forum to collaborate with us as First Wednesdays and Atlas Studios, and together basically use whatever initiatives we have going for ourselves to have these kind of events and these initiatives. So it makes sense to join forces and chase the same goal than to sort of try to do your own thing and isolate yourself.
Right, okay.
So with that out of the way, we decided we need to get the trend going so we can eventually start comfortably buying things off each other, trading content,
Yes.
bringing in broadcasters, bringing in people to watch films that these producers make and see where they can take them. And it also creates a communication, which is important in business. Like there's gotta be a verbal link or some sort of communication that links people for a good sale to happen. You know what I mean? So obviously the long term is we need to start seeing more platforms for cinema and African film. And this is one of the ways that we want to have that communication happening without people getting frustrated or feeling, what's the point? I'm going to make a movie, but what's step 2 from there, you know? So it's business. This is a big element in the film business. This is what the world does. This is what America does.
Exactly.
This is what Asia does. This is what India does. This is what Nigeria is doing very well. So hey, why not? You know?
Yeah.
You know, we gotta create all sorts of events for us to be successful somehow.
Okay, great. So what would you say to an aspiring filmmaker out there? Where do they start? It seems daunting. There's production, there's acting, there's just so much. Where do they start? Where do they start knocking on doors, and how do they turn this into a business?
Well, yeah, firstly, it's not as intimidating as it seems or as it feels, because it's multi-layered. There's a whole lot of steps, processes that take place before, during, and after a movie's made. So it's overwhelming. But you gotta make friends with the idea of film, unpack it, decide what you really, really want to focus on within the full chain of filmmaking. And once you found that focus, work on being the best at whatever that is. And secondly, it all starts with a story. Right? So if you have a good story to tell and you can piece it up together to communicate it to an audience and get a reaction of it, then you're somewhat powerful, because you control opinion, you enforce messages, or you pass on messages using the power of film. You're telling a story while sitting down, something you create. So be brave, create, and be original. You know, otherwise you fall into the rat race.
Great stuff. So when is the next one? Where can they get you? Twitter?
Thapelo Mokoena on Twitter, at Classic Movie Nights for mobile distribution, at First Wednesdays to find out about the First Wednesday Atlas Studio Initiative, at _ Young Producers Forum. I'm currently working on a film, acting on a film, Nothing for Mahala, doing big things with quizzical pictures. Foley is directing it. It's my biggest role yet. It's a leading role in the film. It's special.
Okay.
So it don't stop.
Well, you heard it here, #Africa. Filmmaking is a business. We're here at the second end of All-Star Film Experience. We are about to watch comedy now. I'm very excited about that. But yeah, go out there, come join us. Let's do this thing. Let's do Africa. Chinua Achebe said literature is his weapon. Filmmaking is our weapon. Let's go.